a story to tell you, but I don't really have time to sit here and tell it to you, so I'm just going to tell it to you throughout my day. My wife and I used to have a podcast and an accompanying TikTok account where we'd analyze people's dreams for them. It became minorly popular, or we would get thousands of requests every week to analyze dreams for people. Around that time, there was a video clip going around the internet of Natalie Portman on the television show Hot Ones. And because of her area of study in college, the host asked her what she thought dreams really were. And she gave some kind of what I interpreted as a materialist, reductionist answer, that it was just random neurons firing in the brain when we sleep. As you can probably imagine, I had a different opinion. And so I made a video just kind of responding to this part of Natalie's interview where I said what I thought dreams were and where I thought they came from. And it clearly disagreed with what she had said. And several people on the TikTok account commented saying, agreeing with me, giving their opinion. And it was all very nice and all very respectful. We weren't rude. We didn't call her names or call her stupid or anything. We just disagreed with her. Even though the whole thing was respectful, there was something about it that TikTok didn't like. And so our Dream Lovers podcast account got a warning about bullying Natalie Portman. And so the question arises, is it even possible for me to bully Natalie Portman, a millionaire actress who's been in a Star Wars film, who I always think this is weird. She has made out, because of the films she's been in, with both Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, which makes me think, do they ever sit around the house and compare notes and talk about how it was? I digress. At any rate, all kudos to Portman and her education and what she knows and what she's learned at a very rigorous institution. But as smart as she may be, as great as her education may be, we don't know what dreams are. Even scientists who study these sort of things don't really know. And so it's a valid theory that maybe they're just random neurons firing in your brain, but that's not the only theory. Somebody like Sigmund Freud, who was one of the founders of depth psychology and really one of the groundbreaking psychologists who dove into dream work, he thought they were all about repression, like the things that we knew we couldn't do, things that felt taboo, things that felt wrong, that we pressed them down and then they came out in our dreams. His associate Jung, who is who I tend to lean towards when it comes to my theories on dream analysis, he thought that they were messages from our unconscious self that we're trying to correct ego tendencies. So, there's a way that seems right to us and we go in that direction. But our self, this more complete whole part of us, the part I would call the Daemon, is trying to say, yeah, but what if you did this instead? Let's move over here, and then we can become a more whole person instead of a person just driven by ego. And so those are just three possibilities of what dreams might be, and there are lots more. And whether it's Natalie Portman or Freud or Jung or me, we don't know. And I think no matter what they are, that you can derive meaning and benefit from analysis. Even if they're random neurons firing, if you look at those random images and try to perceive some kind of theme or derive a message from it, you start using another part of your brain than just normal ego values, and you start applying patterns, projecting patterns onto it, and there's the possibility to learn something new, to look at things in a different way. And so even if we find out years from now that dreams were never anything special, I still think there's a value to analysis. And so that's, I present it here on this channel as one of the best ways to come into contact with the Daemon, that unconscious pattern that drives us towards effectiveness in this world. But also, they're a way to get to know yourself on a lot of different levels. So anyway, that's the time that I bullied Natalie Portman, and TikTok did not like it. But Natalie and I are fine now, no problems. We're all doing okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for if you're watching from Natalie's camp, tell her I said hello. I hope no hard feelings. If you're watching from this camp, from the Daemonic camp, thank you for watching as always, and more to come.